Hey everybody, Dr. Horrible here. Posting a Destiny video today. This is Skirmish. No, this isn't Skirmish, this is Salvage. And on Salvage it's a 3v3 where you have to protect this relic. It's kind of like headquarters or drop zone. You have to take possession of this relic and then hold it from, for like a certain amount of time while they try to attack. And right here I'm changing my grenades because I don't have the right ones on for the time being. Nonetheless, this game is a lot of fun. I haven't posted anything in a while because I've been absorbed in this game, and it's literally all I've been able to do is play this game. So yeah, it's a blast. But the reason I'm making the video and sharing this relic gameplay is I have a ton of emblems and shader codes to give for you guys today that a buddy of mine, Big Tobacco, threw my way. I figured I'd go ahead and put him on this video. Here's what you do. You go to Bungie, the website, and then you log in using your PSN, and then go to where it says redeem codes. Once there, type in what I'm going to put on the screen here in a few, and after you submit it, it'll tell you what you just unlocked. And then once you're in the game, go to the postman to get your mail, and inside there you will have the emblems or shaders that you input in the website. So yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and bring these for you guys so you guys can check them out. I'm going to go ahead and post them on the screen here in a minute. And all you got to do is just type it in exactly like it is. You don't have to put the hyphens, just put in what it is. I'll probably go ahead and put whether it's an emblem or a shader, and I'll tell you, I might put the name in of whichever one it is. Either way, I used a couple of these, and the shaders are pretty cool. The Double Banshee is like a solid blue shader, I think, and the Oracle 99 is like a blue and gold shader, which is actually pretty cool. They're actually both really cool because I've been getting the same shaders over and over in Crucible, and it's nice to get a new one. But yeah, check these codes out, put them on the website, and get your free stuff. There's also different codes for like grimoire cards and stuff like that you can do too, but there's a ton of those. If you look them up, you can probably find those pretty easily online. But have you guys played Destiny? Have you been playing Destiny? If so, what are your thoughts? You playing on Xbox? You playing on PlayStation? We're having a blast. We're running in a clan. We got a clan created, and we have our 6-man, we have our 3-man, and we have tons more. Sometimes too many to even include everybody, which is a bummer because most of the missions are only 3 people. The raids are 6, which is cool. And I'd read something online, I don't know how much truth there is to it, but that they were going to do 4-man raids, or not raids, 4-man strike missions and possibly just normal missions. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but that's cool. I mean, that'd be cool. I think adding more people is going to make the game easier, which I'm not looking forward to. I like the game. It's difficult. It's hard. There are some parts of the game where you wonder if you're ever going to beat it. We spent tonight doing an exotic bounty that I had, and I had to go in and beat this certain mission on a certain difficulty level, but I couldn't beat the last boss until the secondary secret boss showed up, and then I had to kill the secret boss first, and it was, I don't know, it was arduous. It took us like an hour and a half just to get through it. It was fun, but it took forever. It was really difficult. And I think we were level appropriate too, so it shouldn't have been that hard, but it was. The raid we haven't tried yet. We should be doing that here pretty soon, I hope. We all just hit 27, so hopefully we'll be able to walk in there and we kind of know how to play it just because we've watched other people, do the raid and actually complete it. So I'm thinking we pull it off. Maybe not first try, but we'll get it. It may take a bit, but it'll be fun. So as you're watching the gameplay, you'll notice we're kind of just walking all over this team. It's my opinion that in this game, the more you stay together, the better you'll do. The radar's always on, so you show up on that radar, and we know where you're coming from. But if you come at us with a group of people and you overpower us, that's how you take dominance in the situation. So that's pretty cool. I like that aspect. It's harder to play with randoms because of this, because they don't like to stick together. They like to Call of Duty lone gun solo it, and I just got destroyed by the special right there. But yeah, they like to lone gun it and just run around and do their own thing, and that doesn't help. It really doesn't. And on control, it's completely different than Call of Duty. You can't just bounce from flag to flag and expect to get the job done. You kind of have to keep an eye on it. You go, you defend, you keep an eye on it, and if they overtake you, you have to move to another flag. You have to rotate. It's fun. I really enjoy it. There's a few things here and there where you run into teams that in a 3v3 they'll just spawn and stay right where they spawned, so that the only thing that you can do is you have to go after them, you know. And then if you get the lead, you don't want to go after them anymore because they're sitting there with their aim up, and you're kind of gonna lose. So there's really not much you can do. But yeah, it's never fun to play those teams because there's no fun in that. We're just pretty much playing hide and seek with these guys, and granted we know where they are, but when we turn a corner and they've already got their aim up, there's like 9 times out of 10 we're gonna lose the gunfight. So it's not that great. But this game type, it was only there for the first weekend when the game came out. It's not there anymore, which is kind of a bummer because it was one of our favorites. We all did very, very well in this game type. So now they have like a vehicle versus vehicle match, and I'm not too into that because I don't really like the vehicles in the game anyway. I think in Control they're just very overpowered, and they're very overpowered in general, I guess, because TDM, you got a guy in a tank, and if you can't get him out, he's gonna wipe your team if he knows how to use it at all. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the vehicles. I don't use them very often. Very rarely will I jump in one, and if I do, it's because we're probably already so far in the lead that I can just kind of BS around and not really worry about it. Sniping is fun in this game. I think about this time I was okay at it, not great, but I'm pretty good at the sniping. It's a lot different, but it's a lot of fun. The guns seem pretty balanced, that you can feel a difference in the guns as you're using them. You know, some you can actually feel the recoil and you can work with it, and the others, you know, they're smooth and they've got no recoil, but the damage is diminished, so you have to balance out what it is that you want from your gun. And this is something that was really nice to see after Call of Duty, because when I played Ghost, I felt like all the guns they all felt the same. Like, didn't matter what gun you were using, they all felt really similar. And in this one, yeah, it's me being a little cocky and dancing. In this game, it doesn't. You can't feel similarities. A lot of them it's a lot of differences. Like the hand cannons, the pistols, they're insane. They're so good, but they're also really, I mean, they're hard to use at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's quite nice, and they're heavy hitters. But you can get around that. I mean, you know, with other weapons. The shotguns and the fusion rifles are super overpowered in close quarters. I'm not great with a shotgun. I'm not great with a fusion rifle, so it doesn't really work for me. But I get killed by it a lot, and that was a fail. I got stomped right there by that. I had my golden gun and everything. I got stomped. The hunters don't really have great specials. The sword is okay for the subclass, and the golden gun is okay. But with the golden gun, you're probably going to get at the most 3 kills. Maybe. But with the sword, you can get quite a few if they're not waiting for you. If they're waiting for you, they're going to shoot you down before you even get to them. But the sword's like one-stab kills in most cases. And the Titans can just punch you and knock you out so quick. It's crazy. You'll also know we're also rocking our pink shaders. They have a solid pink shader, and I noticed that when I was going to check them out, I saw that you could buy a pink shader. So I was like, oh, I gotta get this. So we started rolling pink team, and we did pretty well. But yeah, if you haven't played the game, I encourage you to check it out whenever you can, because it's great. If you can't buy it, rent it, pick it up somewhere, and just give it a try and see if you like it. I really enjoy this game, and I'm glad it's so good, because this is the game that I think is gonna be here for a little while. And I really like it. So I hope you guys really enjoy it, and make sure to tell me if you guys are on PS4, Xbox, PlayStation 3, and let me know if you guys are enjoying the game. Also, check out those codes that I'm posting, And you guys have a good day.